Fourth, 2016. We are coming at you live from the Holy Trinity Church in South River, New Jersey, as the All-Stars at UWA Elite are living on the edge. How you doing tonight, Eric Corvus?
I am doing so good. Such exciting things we have lined up. We got the Combat Cup. We got Hedges Open Challenge. We have a last man standing match. Which wrestlers in the UWA Elite will walk up to the edge and remain standing? And which ones will fall right off? We're gonna find out right now.
Oh, we're going to this now?
Oh, wait, what?
It's the champ, boys and girls!
Oh, no. We're getting started. Woo!
Tell you what, we're gonna get all this mystery and suspense and drama out of the way. It's open challenge time.
What a way to kick off this show!
And no matter who answers this open challenge, Eric Corvus, I got one promise for you. Hedges is gonna hurt you.
Let's hope so.
But the question, I mean, we've speculated about this on the podcast for weeks now, and on UWAElite.com. Who's it gonna be? Who could it be? Is it you?
No, I don't have my gear on. Look at me.
When has that stopped you before?
That's true. But I don't know if you noticed. This past week on All Access, I got a little bit physically involved between the altercation between Ken and Sozio.
It's very true.
And I got blown up.
Yeah. I got a guess. Can we both put a guess out there?
Sure.
Last man.
10 months, I still stand before you today. Your UWA Elite Champion.
I'm going Brian Brass.
Okay.
These 10 months have been some of the most difficult and trying times of my entire life. But I guess that's what happens when you have a big, shiny gold target with a picture of your face on it.
Fair point. He does have a face on it.
But during my title reign, no one has embodied the UWA Elite's relentless desire to be the absolute best, quite like I have.
I can't disagree with him there.
Within 3 days of becoming champion, half the locker room came out here to show me their support by laying me out right here in the center of this ring. Yet I stand here before you today, your UWA Elite Champion.
10 months and counting. Very impressive.
I went through 3 stages of hell with the wretched bows. I was literally run down with an SUV at the hands of psychopaths, Jeremiah and Magic. Yet I stand here before you today, your UWA Elite Champion. And most recently, I had the honor of stepping in the ring with the professional wrestler Nicholas K. in one of the most hard-fought victories of my entire career. And still, I stand before you, your UWA Elite Champion!
Say what you want, the man hasn't won it yet.
Later tonight, we're going to have the #1 Contenders match featuring Kyle the Beast Ryan, Sean Damage, McNelis, and Joey Adams in 2 weeks at UWA Elite presents Homecoming in North Brunswick High School.
The winner of that match will meet the champion.
I went to El Presidente Dave Swan and I asked him if I could come out here and issue an open challenge. What I didn't tell Dave Swan was that since tonight is called Living on the Edge, I'm gonna have it be for my UWA Elite Championship.
What? Whoa!
So I know there's a ton of you back there who want to come test my merit as champion. I invite you to come out here and find out just how Hedges is gonna hurt you.
I'm sitting right next to James Swan. So who is it? I have no idea who it's gonna be. Well, I don't recognize this. Wait a minute. Is it you? I knew it was you! I knew it was... It's Brass! I told you it was Brass! Quest? My Quest? controversial man in UWA Elite history is here now. Former UWA Elite champion who left this company under the most heinous of circumstances. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm aware. You're holding my belt that I never lost. Congratulations, interim champion. Now, to address why I'm here. I left all of your ugly faces hanging. Not a single damn one of you deserved to see you as champion. So what I did was take that championship and throw it in the garbage where this company belongs, with every single one of you losers. As for you, shaking your head, shake it all you want. Because tonight, Robbie's gonna hurt you.
Whoa!
I don't even think he should get. Does he even?
Dave, we're gonna let this happen.
Dave, you can make this happen. Is this happening right now?
I mean, Hedges was granted an open challenge. I guess we're gonna roll with it.
Is that a joke? We're gonna roll with it? I don't think it's time for jokes, Dave. You know what? I don't even want to commentate him. Out of respect for our champion, Hedges, you and me have to sit down and call this match.
We have to.
We have to, out of respect for Hedges, not for Roller.
Yeah, I can't believe I'm saying this. It is June 4th, 2016, and Hedges defends the UWA Elite Championship against Robbie Roller.
The man who spit in the face of the UWA Elite, the UWA Elite fans, a man like me, who he defeated for the championship, a man like Archadia, who he walked out on. And this man gets to just
Slaps our champion in the face.
You know what? That's a perfect metaphor for what Roller did to UWA Elite. He slapped us in the face, Colin. This man walked out on this company, and now just because Hedges puts out an open challenge, he can just walk through the door like nothing happened? This is bull.
How did he get in here? How did he get in the building? Did he buy a ticket to answer an open challenge?
How did nobody notice?
Yeah, he is UWA most wanted #1 with a bullet. How did nobody see him here? Tell you what though,
And Hedges having no problem saying, hey Roller, welcome back, here's an elbow to your face.
well, I cannot believe what I am seeing. And the patented water break, but it's old school here. Hedges is not gonna let that water break happen.
Hedges just a little bit too quick for Roller there.
Who would have thought that would ever be said ever? Big flapjack.
Vintage Hedges, 1, 2. Ooh, how much do you think Roller's regretting his decision right now, Colin?
Not at all, because he's 3 seconds away from winning the UWA Elite Championship.
Imagine!
No, thank you. I'll pass.
Imagine how that would shake the foundation of the UWA Elite!
This is the Euro, big forearm to the face. Here's the problem. What do you think is going on in that locker room right now?
I have no idea. I would love to be a fly on the wall around our monitor.
I wouldn't.
You know what's coming. Hedges going for that patented combo. Shot to the gut, knee lift, Polish hammer.
And Robbie Roller and I go way back. but I haven't talked to him in over a year ever since he did what he did. And he's not looking so swagnificent now, is he? Oh, but he ducks the hammer. Oh!
KDH right to the face! It's over! No way! Hedges, no! Oh my God! Oh!
Oh my God. Oh my God. And you saw the look on Roller's face. He knew.
There was something that Roller stated before this match. He called Hedges the interim champion. Roller stated he never truly lost that title. And as much as I hate Robbie Roller for what he did,
the cartwheel, top kick.
as much as I hate Robbie Roller for what he did, he's not wrong, Colin. He never was pinned for that championship.
He walked out.
He walked out. He took his ball and he went home.
Yep. So there's no interim about it. Don't believe the hype, kids. There's no interim. There is just a champion and a quitter in that ring right now. Unfortunately, the quitter's the one that's winning. So God knows what happens.
I don't even... What happens to Living on the Edge, the card as a whole, if we started off with Roller reclaiming the UWA Elite Championship?
I don't care what happens at the end of this match. We have officially got way more questions than we do answers.
Look at the perplexed faces on the fans in the audience right now.
He got a weird time machine.
He walked out on these fans just as much as he walked out on this company.
The fans are buzzing here. You can hear it. Like they're not cheering, they're not booing, they're just talking. Listen, this is what is.
Oh! There are a lot of things that I would say would never happen in the UWA Elite. This would have been number one.
Yeah.
Oh!
And way back, you forget, these men were members of the Uprising together.
Knee! Polish hammer! Almost decapitating Roller! Get him, Hedges! Pin him! End it!
There he goes. Say what you want, that is classic Roller. Classic.
Oh! Stunned on the top rope.
I hate to say this.
And don't.
No, I have to. If I'm going to be a good journalist and a good commentator, I have to do this.
What is he saying?
I have to say this. Rob looks good. Rob looks good. He's in control. He's in command. He's in good shape.
Oh!
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
This is dangerous territory, Colin.
Oh my God!
Following slam! Almost throwing him fully across the ring!
Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Forgive me if I'm entirely unconcerned about what happens to a man I once... You remember me.
Climax, brother.
I took a clothesline from Steve Monster Mac to protect him, and that is how he did us. You go back 12 years
He's
with
one
him.
of my students.
You introduced him to UWA. You introduced him to Beyond Wrestling. You introduced him to all of this, and that is what he does.
Oh.
You pass the torch. Let's go behind the scenes a little bit. You pass the torch to the man, and that's how he does you. Burn him!
Side effect! Side effect!
Cover him! Get this over with!
1, 2! Oh. Come on, Hedges! Come on, Hedges! Put an end to this!
This is still for the UWA Championship. Yes. And what happens?
Diamondback driver! Diamondback driver!
Roller slips off the
Oh no!
He posts the chip. Oh my God. Oh my God, not like this! No!
He got the tights! Ooh. Oh, he had the tights! Oh!
Super kick!
Just barely contacting on the chin of Hedges, but it was just enough!
Oh!
quit and go home again. I'm sorry, this is the man that beat me for the UWA Championship. I walked out of this company. It's hard for me to remain biased.
I know.
Oh no. And this is the move that he did it with, Colin! Double stop! No! Oh my god, it's over. Oh, Hedges.
Everything that we knew has changed in 10 minutes. Oh my God.
1, 2. Oh, he's wrong. He kicked out! He kicked out! Oh, thank God, Colin. Thank God.
If Roller wins this championship, Roller, what insult to us. And listen, what an insult to us if he wins this match. That's the man who...
Oh, he's going for it again.
Oh my God.
There's no way he could take 2. Oh no!
Oh, DBD!
Into the corner! Oh, and he dumped it right on his head! He did it!
Stack him up!
1, 2, 3!
Oh my God, thank God. Thank God. What else can you say? Thank God.
Thank Hedges.
And this guarantees, ladies and gentlemen, that Hedges will defend his UWA Elite Championship at Homecoming against who? We'll find out later tonight as a triple threat #1 contenders match happens. But I'll tell you what, coming up July 9th, as Hedges is feeling that gold rush back into his hands, UWA Elite presents a brand new supercard concept, Gold Rush, July 9th, South River, New Jersey.
It's been said that he who has the gold makes the rules. Well, on Saturday, July 9th, one UWA Elite All-Star may rule them all as UWA Elite presents Gold Rush, featuring the UWA Elite debut of former WWE superstar Adam Rose, plus the Gold Rush main event, where the UWA Elite Championship, I-Championship, and Tag Team Championships are all on the line. Discount tickets and family 4-packs are available right now on UWAElite.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back at Livin on the Edge. And you know what else is back, Eric? The prestigious UWA Elite Tag Team Combat Cup.
So many things hang on this combat. You've got 12 teams, many of which are making their debuts.
And 2 of those teams come your way right now in the first of 4 triple threat first round matches in the Combat Cup. But oh boy, here come my favorite people of all time. I'm kidding. They're not from Gainesville, are they? That's too perfect. They're not actually from Gainesville.
I don't know, I've seen the gas receipts they have President Dave Swan, and it's pretty expensive.
Your trios champions now looking to become your tag team champions and the Combat Cup winners, the BROtein pack. What's that?
Wonder does not like clowns.
What? Wait a minute. We have a flaw. What? Mike Seaway is afraid of clowns.
With monsters. What was it called?
Well, it's true. He's a kind of a clown monster.
He is.
Well, the BROtein pack has mastered the gym. Let's see if they can master the monsters. Oh my God. Oh boy.
They're from Monsters Island, and they are Monsters Island.
Well, nobody ever accused them of having good vocabulary classes on Monsters Island, but I will say this. I would love nothing more than to see Mike Seaway in there with Sprinkles the Clown. Can we make this happen and just put a cage around him?
He can't even look at him! Look at him! He can't even look at him! Hey man, I'm terrified of heights. Everybody has something they're scared of.
Well,
you thought things got strange before. Now things are about to get perfectly strange.
yeah. You want to open your horizons, expand your doors, visit new and wonderful places. It's the Perfect Strangers. Marcus Marquis, Andros the Greek, the Perfect Strangers, students, warriors of wrestling, up and through, and I'm telling you, up and coming. One of the more enjoyable tag teams to watch in the tri-state area. This is a heck of a matchup.
They like to have a good time.
They're just two wild and crazy guys.
They're just two wild and crazy guys. Hey man, those Greeks don't play around.
No, smashing plates and stuff. No.
Look at the absolute difference. It's the most opposite triangle you'll ever see. Monsters Island, you got two of the freakiest, scariest guys out there. You got the Perfect Strangers, best friends, guys who love to have a good time. Then you got the BROtein pack, best friends who love to work out together. They care about their physiques and fitness. They are three completely different ways of life.
Look, let's just deal with the fact that and now being joined over by commentary, scouting the field by the Unstoppables in the crowd. Watching this match very closely, and why not? Scouting opponents they've never seen in person before.
They're super smart. I'm sure they're going to be out here for the entirety of the show, taking mental notes, what to prepare for. They want to know who wins all of these matches.
Eric, there is a blood slope. There is a clown soaked in blood right in front of me, like 10 feet in front of me. He is a giant clown soaked in blood.
That is true. Hoppa!
It's Andros and Seaway starting things out. I like this kid, Andros the Greek. Talking a little bit about the Perfect Strangers, Marcus Marquis trying to help Andros the Greek, a Greek immigrant, very nice guy, but trying to help him adapt to life in America.
So what you're saying is Andros the Greek is Cousin Valor.
What I'm basically saying is that Perfect Strangers, the tag team, is Perfect Strangers, the TV show, yes.
Well, Marcus looks a little bit different than his cousin.
Same hair. Yeah, you can see it. Same hair and same, strangely enough, same fingerprints.
I feel, maybe not today, but in the future, that Monsters Island would get along really well with both.
I have a feeling that sometime in the future, Hellbilly Bo is going to have a felony conviction on his jacket, probably for manslaughter.
As if he doesn't already.
We don't know. Oh, that is not where.
With authority, but Seaway for the ring.
Seaway and Sprinkles. Seaway and Sprinkles. I'm very excited. Clown time.
Listen, I've watched Seaway work out. I've seen him run on the treadmill, but I have never seen him move that fast.
Hold on. How good of friends could Seaway and Davis be if Seaway forced Davis to get in there with Sprinkles?
Davis isn't the one afraid of clowns.
That clown eats people.
How do you know?
Look at his gut. He eats people.
Oh, here comes Hellbilly. Oh, no, Davis is in trouble. Powerful offense. These two men may be terrifying, but man, are they a well-oiled machine.
I don't want to see any oil on Sprinkles. No, thank you.
I will say this though. Great, you look at Hellbilly. Besides the fact that he is a cowboy
Covered in blood and guts, and I don't know from what animal and or person.
He's a cowboy for all.
Yes, but look at him. He looks like if you were building the wrestler from the ground up, that's your guy.
I mean, I feel that it's exactly what Pantera was thinking about when they wrote the song Cowboys from Hell.
He looks like an extra from a Rob Zombie.
Hellbilly Deluxe.
Yes.
And I am never going to eat Sprinkles on an ice cream cone again. Oh no. Hellbilly going up to the top. Davis in a bad way.
Oh my God.
Double stop. Side slam. Oh no.
Sprinkles.
Oh, thank God. Marcus got in there and broke it up. Sprinkles, listen, BROtein Pack likes to work out. Davis is a strong guy, but Sprinkles the Clown is a very heavy man to kick out of.
That's a clown covered in blood. I can't stop saying it.
You don't know if that's real blood. You don't know. As opposed to what? For the sake of our PG rating, that is not blood.
Well, I feel like if it's
He
not,
stole everyone's Kool-Aid at lunch. Oh no, Marcus tagged himself in. Marcus blind tag, just like Sprinkles did earlier. Davis. Ooh! One, two. And Sprinkles the Clown knows he doesn't want to get disqualified. If he didn't get out of the ring, Ref Ryan T could have disqualified him and that would have went their chance.
Is it just me, or does Sprinkles the Clown look like an inside-out jelly donut?
I mean, how do you know what's inside of a jelly donut? I just assume it's jelly.
It's jelly.
It's jelly and dough.
So is Sprinkles.
1, 2, ooh. And here we go, the one fit wonder, finally feeling comfortable enough to join the fray with Sprinkles the Clown safely on the apron.
And take nothing away from Marcus Marquez. Very impressive athlete, like I said, out of the Warriors of Wrestling in Staten Island, New York, which has brought the Tri-State some of its greatest talent over the last couple of years. You talk about Rude Boy Riley, you talk about Scumbag Nation, Logan Black, Chris Steeler, who we saw make a shocking entrance and debut, laying out Drake Chambers on All Access a couple weeks ago.
Things have definitely been shaken up here in the UWA Elite, that is for sure. And Marcus is finding himself shaken up after getting choked on that bottom rope by Davis and the BROtein.
It's a very nice segue.
I'm good at that.
Very, very nice turn of phrase.
You know what I want to do? You ever watch the pre-shows on the network and Booker T has his shucky-ducky quack moment?
No, that's all trademarked. I've never seen it.
Whenever I say segue, I want there to be like a little animation of me driving with a little segue across the bottom of the screen.
The steampunk segue.
The steampunk segue. Yes. Perfect. It's like it writes itself.
We stayed up all night thinking.
Oh no! Ooh, Marcus going for that big lariat. Seaway able to get out of the way. Gotta give Seaway some credit, man. He has some of the most picture-perfect drop kicks in the UWA Elite locker room. Big back suplex by Marcus. Seaway spending way too much time jaw-jacking with Andros. Marcus needs to find his way to his corner and tag in Andros to Greek, and he does!
Look at TJ Blade, though. What is TJ Blade?
He's spraying Sprinkles with that body spray. Is that really the man that you want to poke? Andros inadvertently knocking off Sprinkles, and now what is going on? Uh-oh.
Dynamite Davis thing. Mike Davis! No! Wait a minute. Mike Davis just tried to get the BROtein pack to advance by hitting this part.
Well, I mean, were they both legal? I don't even know. This is absolute bedlam right now.
Bedlam and madness, madness and bedlam.
Oh,
And that clown is covered in blood!
stop saying that!
I can't stop saying it. He's a clown covered in blood.
Uh-oh. Andros going for a ride.
Look at Sprinkles making fun of him. He's a fun-loving clown covered in blood.
No, I think Sprinkles was just really dizzy. Ooh, spin out side slam there by Sprinkles the
And you
clown.
look, Hellbilly Bo and Marcus Marquis battle here in the entranceway. This one has completely deteriorated.
I feel like matches like this, we need like 3 or 4
Oh, but
separate
look
referees.
at TJ Blade and Seaway.
One, two, three.
Oh! And they steal one. The BROtein pack steals it.
While all of that was taking place, Davis able to get the pin on this stroke.
That clown is covered in blood, but the BROtein pack escape with another tainted victory. But I'll tell you what, they are one step closer to becoming combo champions.
That's the first time ever with that victory. That puts the BROtein pack one step closer to being the Trios champions and the tag team champions.
It would look like this.
And the BROtein pack, the first to move on in the brackets, will face the winner of our next Combat Cup contest, which is coming up next.
Don't miss it.
And next up will be match number 2 in round 1 of our Combat Cup tournament.
Welcome back to Livin on the Edge and the second match in the first round of this Tag Team Combat Cup. And a little bit of a shake-up in the brackets here. Jeremy Jensen, Tommy Torrance. It's JJ and TT.
Listen, we tried to contact Jeremiah and Magic, but if you watch UWA Elite versus the One, Jeremiah got that picture, that Magic face on a stick and walked out. Things haven't been the same with Magic and Jeremiah ever since. Nobody's heard anything from them ever since.
Absolutely, Jeremiah has had no contact with us for over a month, and Magic hasn't been able to get in touch with Jeremiah. But I'll tell you what, out of the curtain, golden opportunity for the team of Torrance and Jensen, just like it is for this team. They are the team of Valor. Very hyped team out of Creative Pro Wrestling. Been all over the Tri-State, and that hype is for a reason. This team is legit, and they're ready. They're coming to play. You haven't seen them in the UWA Elite ring yet, but very excited to be here. As based on their promo, you can see on the UWA Elite Facebook page. Very happy to be here, and we're very happy to have these two back.
It's been a while.
You ready for the D, Eric?
Are you ready for the D?
I'm not ready for all the D.
Hashtag NFG.
It's Kate. It's Suave. Let's go, Defiance. They're looking good, man. Suave and Caden back with a vengeance, rocking the pink here for the first round of the Combat Cup. I'll tell you what, you may not be familiar with these men, but if you've done your homework like Eric Corbus and I have, you know that this match right here could very well steal the show in terms of the first round of the Combat Cup. I'm very, very much looking forward to this one.
Defiance, no stranger to the UWA Elite, former UWA Elite Trio champions now, looking to make an impact in the UWA Elite Tag Team Division, and winning this first round match in the Tag Team Combat Cup will take them one step closer. But keep in mind, the winner of this match will face the BROtein pack in the semifinals of the Combat Cup.
And you want to talk about two teams that never met can you believe this? Never met as 3-on-3 factions for the Trios Championships. The original lineup of Defiance, former Trios Champions, and our current Trios Champions, the BROtein pack. But we could see the BROtein pack and Defiance meet up in the second round of this tournament. But I'll tell you what, I've watched a lot of Torrance and Jensen, up-and-coming team who, spoiler alert, go back a long ways with Caden and Suave. Of Defiance, those two teams no strangers to one another, but Valor may be the sleeper team of this tournament.
You got two teams who have never been in a UWA Elite ring today, having an opportunity to make a huge impact. The Tag Team Combat Cup means so much in the history of the UWA Elite. To make your debut for a company and move on in that tournament would mean such huge things for not just the Combat Cup, but for their wrestling careers.
If you look at the teams who have competed in and won the Tag Team Combat Cup in the past, teams and individuals who have competed in the Combat Cup. You're looking at guys like Drew Matt McIntyre, Gary Carter, so on and so on and so on. The Minutemen. You're looking at former winners of the Tag Team Combat Cup go on to huge glory. A former winner of the Tag Team Combat Cup is in the main event tonight, King Tack, and another former winner of the Tag Team Combat Cup just so happens to be your UWA Elite Champion. And by the way, thank you, Hedges. Can we say it enough? Thank you. Thank you
so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
For inverting the disaster that was.
Seriously.
Now that he's gone, I don't have to say his name.
The disaster.
The disaster.
The amazing Poopy Face Jackson. Can we go with Poopy Face Jackson? That sounds good. Anyway.
I love the tag team continuity of Defiance.
Oh, look at this!
Some of the smoothest transitions and sequences you are in for a treat when you watch Defiance.
I feel like when Defiance is in that ring, there should just be a running Eddie Murphy soundtrack, because who is so pretty? So pretty.
And Defiance showing that tail.
Yes. Here comes Maximo Suave.
And they follow the rules. They may become Defiance, but they follow rules.
I do like Jeremy Jensen, though. Very, very Corvus Spear inspired attire.
The old school black and yellow.
Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Speaking of black and yellow,
Old school. Oh! Stereo!
That's a little bit too much D for Tommy Torrance.
Hold on. Look at Valor right now. I don't think Defiance notices.
And no, they do not.
Bye-bye.
And just like this. Now they won it. And for the first time we get to see Valor. Yeah. Boys. Ooh. Stiff rights from Defiance. And now finally, we may see some diving. Nope.
That was pretty valorious.
Wait a minute. Everybody's having conversations here.
I don't think they realize what's going on. Suicide dive. It's like bowling.
Bowling for dummies, Eric.
Maximo Suave with the strike. Saying he may be too pudgy to die, but hell, throw him in. I'll take care of him in the ring.
With the cover, putting all that D weight on Tommy Torrens. I think it stands for...
No, we're not even going to talk about it. We're not even going to talk about it. TT with the eye rake.
Yeah. Look at Thomas Torrens, Jeremy Jensen, two of the up-and-comers coming out of Rochester, New York, much like we saw out of the Oliver Street Express last month.
And they made a huge impression.
Almost stole the Trios Championships last month.
Almost stole the show with their performance.
Certainly did in a 2-on-3 situation. But Torrens and Jensen now have every opportunity. Can you imagine? These two kids, the biggest win of their career could be tonight.
And if they moved on, they would face the BROtein pack, who knocked off the Oliver Street Express last month. Seriously, the BROtein pack keeps finding themselves sharing the ring with newcomers to the UWA Elite, and they have no problem welcoming them in and knocking them down.
Speaking of welcoming them in, hey Valor, welcome to the match. Yeah. First appearance at a legal tag in this matchup, but that's just wise. Waiting until they absolutely had to get in there. Oh, 4 exchanges. Oh,
the referee didn't see it. The referee didn't see it. That was glorious and nefarious.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of loved it. That was hilarious.
Was it not effective?
It was not effective.
It was not effective.
I'm pretty sure the Rogues are pretty mad though, because I think that's in their offensive repertoire.
Can I ask?
Nobody can do the deep leg like Randy.
And Valor with complete control right now. Caden getting picked apart. That was a completely clean tag. That is something that you don't see very often in triple threat tag matches. Willingness to tag in a different tag team.
But I think it's brilliance on the part of Valor. Get in, do some damage, get back out. They've seen Chris Caden before. They know he's not down for the count.
And they have taken easily the least amount of punishment in this match. Why not stay fresh?
Absolutely. As they're watching Kojima, Jensen, and Torrens and Defiance just tear each other apart. They've been relatively unscathed on the apron this whole time.
And every time they get into the ring, 100% in control. They are 100% in control. And it almost seems like JJ and TT and Valor are working together. They are not familiar with the UWA Elite. Why not take out the team that you know these fans are familiar with? Why not take out the former Trios champion?
I loved, by the way, JJ and TT on Home Improvement.
I have no response to that. I'm going to Wilson myself out of that joke and back into the match.
It's a very interesting situation.
Look, Caden needs to make a tag.
Yeah,
Caden has been beaten on for this whole match.
Look at this situation. Jensen and Torrens begging two men who aren't their partners for the tags, and they're not going to get them.
You can't win the match if you're not the legal man.
And look at them. They're fresh again on the apron, and all they can do is be bystanders. Look, Jensen knows it. It's like, what can I do? I'm not in there. I'm not in there.
But they'll just insert themselves if they have to.
Why not?
And backcracker!
Ooh, that was gnarly.
Did you see that bounce?
Jensen back out of the ring as quickly as he entered. Now.
Maximo Suave taking out Valor by himself.
Oh, I thought Defiance had it.
Trying to get a little bit of retribution from that flick earlier in the match.
Oh my God, I'm going to tell you right now, Eric, the D has never been bigger and the D has never been better.
Here we go. Uh-oh.
Oh, Valor catches
Wow. Beautiful save.
Ooh, tandem super kick.
In stereo.
Oh, no, wait. Was there a tag?
Yeah, he tried himself in.
I don't know if the referee saw it. Oh, wait, Torrance and Jensen.
Single arm suplex.
Oh, but Jensen.
It is just breaking down right now.
And you know what? I give the referee a little bit of credit for letting this one go, and I'll tell you why. We need a winner.
Oh! High-low!
Modified high-low. That could be it.
But Defiance is right there! Roaring elbow, European uppercut. It is an absolute mob scene!
Can't spell mob scene without obscene, Eric. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
Yeah, neither.
This thing is completely broken down into a whole bunch of madness and chaos. Bowling for dollars.
Bowling for Valors.
I see what you did there. I don't love it, but I see it.
That's fine.
It's okay.
See this!
Suave. Oh, set up and over by Torrance. Torrance with a back elbow now. Oh, wait. Here's a roll-up, roll-through, kick in the face.
Hayden!
Woo! Big knee lift. It's Jeremy Jensen. Jeremy Jensen's still in the ring and he's legal.
Might be going for the sliced bread. That kick right to the chest. Suave saying death.
Package. Wild driver.
Oh no! Almost broke his neck. That has to be it.
Everybody else is out.
1, 2, 3.
Defiance. Back in business and on to the second round of the Tag Team Combat Cup. Kids, we'll see them along with the BROtein pack as they move on to the Tag Team Combat Cup. Great showing by the other teams in this match, though.
Great debut. You gotta give the new debuting teams credit. Valor, TT, and JJ. You did a great job. But today, it was Defiance. And like Colin said, that means the first semifinal match is set as Defiance, former Trios champion, take on the BROtein, current Trios team, in the Tag Team Combat Cup. But that aside, Colin, Wednesday nights, that is where it's at. That is all you, brother. All Access Podcast. Tell them about it.
I talk a lot, and we talk about stuff. Check out more.
Are you looking for a way to keep up with your favorite UWA Elite All-Stars in between supercards? Look no further than the UWA Elite All Access Podcast. Every week on blogtalkradio.com, Wednesday nights at 11 p.m. Eastern, Colin West is your guide through exclusive interviews, news, highlights, and rumors, and all things UWA Elite. That's the UWA Elite Podcast every Wednesday night at 11 p.m. Eastern.
Next up is our third match in the Combat Cup Tournament.
In the Combat Cup with the most intrigue. This wildcard team.
Well, you know this music.
Don't tell me that it's the Diligent one.
This team is already shaping up.
I'm glad that they were my pick to win this matchup. My goodness. The Diligent one.
Everybody in the building knows who I am.
That's Corey Dillinger in case you don't know.
Shut up. UWA Elite have been putting me in the back burner for far too long. Now, I'm in this wild card, and I'm sick of it from the start. I'm like, worth my time. Whoever is my tag team partner, better be worth my time.
But you're telling me that Dillinger doesn't know who his partner is? Well,
You're not at the business meeting?
never allowed at the business meeting, but this is... Wait a minute. Oh, no. You are kidding me. Corey Dillinger and Jordan Oliver? It's like Bieber and his security guard. What is going on?
It's like Bieber and Suge Knight.
I don't think Bieber knows who Suge Knight is. This is...
If Corey Dillinger already came out here in a bad mood because he felt he wasn't getting what he deserves, now he's teaming with Jordan Oliver, a newcomer who just made his debut.
I'm pretty sure that Corey Dillinger has eaten animals bigger than Jordan Oliver's legs. And here comes the Bred! Oh my God, what happened to George? Somebody save George! What did they do to Georgie boy? He looks like a light bulb in flannel.
Hey man, I guess they felt they cut the fat when Luke was Swinnigan, so they gotta trim a little of the weight off of Kentucky Bred. Where's Cousin Vinny?
He's probably drowning in a pile of hair. I mean...
Cousin Vinny needed to take the night off because he's the one that saved Georgie boy.
Oh, he must
and
be...
he's just completely exhausted. He's so exhausted.
His forearms must be burning.
Georgie boy almost looks like a human again.
Almost.
He doesn't look like Home Alone
And here
anymore.
comes one of my favorite teams in this Combat Cup. Mikey Pacifica, Vinny Pacifico. See, because Pacific and the 11, because that's how old Vinny Pacifico is. Not true.
There was an Ocean's 12 and 13.
Yeah, it's very true.
I heard on Good Accord that George Clooney, huge fan of Mikey Pacifica and Vinny Pacifica. Blatant lie. I'm sorry.
I mean, I wouldn't blame him if he was. Look at Jordan Oliver. Look at Jordan Oliver throwing a tantrum behind Corey Dillinger. I'm pretty sure that Clay Sawyer would do illegal things to Jordan Oliver.
Violent illegal things to Jordan Oliver.
Well, I mean, that goes without saying.
No, not in this line.
Oh, well.
Referee Ryanson is going to have his
Wait a minute.
No way.
Corey Dillinger is letting Jordan Oliver start this matchup.
Then let him earn his spot. Why not?
Earn his spot. Jordan Oliver's about to get eaten by a redneck. As the Unstoppables still out here at ringside, the first round of the Tag Team Combat Cup.
I know. When you look at a competitor like Jordan Oliver, in comparison to Corey Dillinger, he may not look that intimidating. But they call him the young shooter for a reason. He does have a very impressive amateur wrestling background.
Yes. I thought they called him the young shooter because he needs a gun to beat anybody.
Are you familiar with the family that Jordan Oliver comes from?
No.
Jordan Oliver is half Caucasian and half African American.
Okay.
He knows what's up. I don't know if Dillinger knows that. Jordan Oliver is from the streets, yo.
I'm gonna let you drown in this one by yourself,
There's
and I
nothing
don't.
to drown in.
I know.
Would you look at Jordan Oliver and think that?
Yes.
You would.
I don't see color.
Just because you're colorblind doesn't mean that's a viable excuse, Colin.
We're not talking to Swan. I'm not colorblind. Learn some commentary tonight. Dillinger and Sawyer. Two of the more unorthodox big men in this company.
Jordan Oliver
Looks like he's doing the P dance on the apron.
Man, he's just excited to be here.
Yeah. He's fixing his tights and shaking the ropes. He's like the Ultimate Warrior on more acid than the Ultimate Warrior was usually on.
He's like Ultimate Warrior's
Ultimate Warrior style.
Georgie boy, one of the few men in the UWA Elite that can look eye to eye with a man like
Nope.
Dillinger.
Nope.
Hey, I said eye to eye. I didn't say shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah. And this Corey Dillinger has always had the tools, always had the skills, and always had the mean streak. It's just been about finding the right place. And maybe this is it. Who would have thought maybe he and Jordan Oliver is the right fit? But right now, Vinny Pacifico, perhaps the brightest young upstart in the UWA Elite All-Stars locker room. Trying to,
What a game plan here by Vinny Pacifico.
Well,
trying to chop down the leg of the big man.
Sure. I'll tell you what.
That's a thick hammer leg.
Oh, for sure. And it's you always have a game plan until you got a thumb in the eye, right? And Jordan Oliver just giving the business to Kentucky Bred. When's the last time you saw anybody talk with Clay Sawyer?
There's no conversations with Troy.
Well, I didn't say conversation. I just mean talk.
Talk at
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
And here we go. Clay Sawyer, Vinny Pacifico. These two men crossed paths a couple months ago in a fatal four-way tag match, and Pacifico is never scared.
Oh, goodness gracious.
That man, Dad. Where's Jordan going? Well, is Jordan
Full lap.
He did a you could have run
Just a
5
check.
You could have run Jordan could have run 5 feet. Jordan could run 5 feet to his left. Entire lap.
Kentucky Bred was right there. He would have had to run through them.
I don't know what's going on with Jordan Oliver and Corey Dillinger, but it's my new favorite thing. It is my new favorite thing.
Ocean's 11 in complete control, sending Clay out.
Ooh, and drop.
And that was the knee that Pacifico was going into before.
And now Mikey's in the ring.
Whoa! That was some height. That was impressive.
And that is what Mikey is talking about.
It is.
It is. Actual fact. That is what he was talking about when he said, that's what I'm talking about.
He was talking about that move that
Yes, he was.
That he talked about.
Well, no one ever accused him of being a liar.
Here comes Clay.
Whipping Clay Sawyer off. Ocean's 11. Big Euro from Vinny.
I'll give Ocean's 11 some credit. They're having a really good outing right now. Sawyer out on his feet.
Oh! And that is right there the flashes from Mikey Pacifico that make you say he could have something here. And this team of Ocean's 11 show these flashes of brilliance where you say they could be a viable contender to win this tournament. But they're going to have to get through perhaps. We thought that the match with Sprinkles the Clown was weird.
Yeah.
This is equally as weird. In one corner, you've got two cousins that may or may not be blood related from Kentucky. In the other corner, you've got two guys who are a tag team because their last names are the same. And in the third corner, you have Tommy Pickles and Michael Clark Duncan.
Kentucky Bred, former Trios champions, looking to add the tag team to their repertoire. And one has to wonder, somewhere
In the back, in this locker room, Lucas Finnegan has to be watching this match
seething. Just seething. After what Kentucky Bred did to him. Just that for months. We thought maybe Lucas Finnegan finally stepped away from Kentucky Bred. Had a match with Kentucky Bred. He sure did. Not a member of Kentucky Bred. He tried to distance himself, and Kentucky Bred inserted themselves into this match when Finnegan had won. And you know what? It's hard to believe that all is still transpiring months later, and it's hard to believe that Jordan Oliver is breathing right after that shot. I thought he was in control, but, well, guess not. Breaking me out. I'll tell you what, Jordan Oliver has been in this business all of 3.5 minutes, and he is already the most annoying talker I think I've ever heard in my life. What's he doing? Ooh! And one shot from Corey Dillinger. He's like, Dad, get in here! Help me, Dad! UWA Elite's version of Suge Knight just going in on Mikey Pacifica. It is very nice of Corey Dillinger to get in there and help out his daughter like that. Remember when you said you see these glimmers from Mikey Pacifica? He could use one of those, right? He sure could. And you see these glimmers of greatness from Mikey Pacifica, but you see these entire matches of dominance from Corey Dillinger! The power! What do you think is going through the minds of the Unstoppables as they're watching this match right now and watching a man like Corey Dillinger just manhandle Mikey Pacifica? Ouch. Ouch, number one, and number two, I hope that Dillinger doesn't win this match, so we have to listen to that kid on the apron again. Taking nothing away from Jordan Oliver, impressive in his own right, but look at Corey Dillinger making a mistake, letting himself get tagged out. Did Clay Sawyer just call Corey Dillinger boy? Listen, they walk around with the Confederate flag, Colin. I hate to play that card again, but you know Dillinger cannot be happy about it. Is Jordan Oliver telling Corey Dillinger what to do? Oh, it's suggesting. He's suggesting. I would suggest he not do that. Listen, Jordan Oliver, in his debut match against Kurt Robinson, was extremely impressive. That he was. It's just odd seeing him standing next to a man the stature of Corey Dillinger. I was going to say Kurt Robinson, very impressive, but Kurt Robinson is not the size of a building. Hey man, if you're going to partner with somebody, pick the biggest dog in the yard. Jordan Oliver could live inside Corey Dillinger. If he needed to stay warm. I mean, not in a gross way, I'm just saying. That DDT turned Clay Sawyer's verdict to an accordion. Let's take a breath here and get into it. Both men down center of the ring. Pivotal, proverbial turning point of the matchup here, Eric Corvus. Who is going to make it to a corner? Is Clay Sawyer gonna... Clay Sawyer tags Jordan Oliver, which is a huge mistake. A huge mistake. He has given up control of the match. Oh no. Here we go. Oh, sidewalk. Boom. And Clay, smart to break that up immediately. Smart, but you would think someone, a former trios champion of 10 months like Clay Sawyer, would know better than to tag out to not his partner. He had to tag where he was. He wasn't in his own corner. It would have taken him so much more time to crawl to the other side of the ring. Oh, look out! Ooh, look at that. One shot. One shot. Where's Clay Sawyer going? Oh! Oh my God! The power! He's still holding him! This is a... I can't... Hold on. Oh! Oh my God! Just throwing him like he was nothing! That is a... I'm not going to tell Kentucky Bred that he's there. Turnabout is fair play. I'm not telling you to look to say that. I'm saying I'm still in shock. Oh! I'm still in
Lucas Finnegan! Lucas Finnegan has had enough!
Can you blame him?
No, and there's no DQ here. It's a triple threat matchup. Oh, Georgie Boy eats the post. Blake Sawyer eating right hands. Lucas Finnegan. And now Jordan Oliver hitting Pacifico. The two illegal men. No, Jordan.
Oh, for the moonsault, he missed it.
He missed it.
Now he's all
the two
alone.
illegal men.
Now he's all alone in the ring.
Corey Dillinger down outside. Kentucky Bred is gone.
Russian leg sweep into the octopus stretch.
This is called the pacifier. Jordan Oliver. How appropriate. Jordan Oliver takes the pacifier and taps out. And Ocean's 11 with the biggest win of their tag team careers move on in the Combat Cup. And Corey Dillinger is left holding the bag once again. Big win for Mikey Pacifica and Vinny Pacifico. And that pacifier tab out. And oh boy. Couldn't have happened to a sweeter kid. Well, this is nice. This is good sportsmanship. Corey Dillinger helping up his partner. No. Oh! Why? I don't care. That kid's annoying. I don't care. No. Why? I don't care.
No. Oh no!
I have a weird feeling that this is the most popular Corey Dillinger has ever been in his life. Oh! He's just a child!
Corey Dillinger! Corey Dillinger not happy that he ended up with Jordan Oliver as his partner.
And he's getting a round of applause. He's getting a round of applause. What you gave me? I am better than what you put in front of me. Next time, give me a match that's worth my caliber, or I will literally kick your... Well, I think discretion the better part of Valor there. You don't make a threat to the president of this company.
Let's backtrack a little bit. Ocean's 11, Mikey Pacifica, moving on to the Combat Cup, but might have the biggest challenge ahead of them. The last match in the Combat Cup, the Rogues.
The longest reigning tag team champions in the history of this company take on Fit to be Tied and the oh my god, the Power Gunz. Am I reading this right?
Yes, sir.
And next up will be the final match of the first round of the Combat Cup tournament.
They're back, boys and girls.
I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing or a bad thing, but Cannonball and Kurt are back in the building.
The greatest tag team in the history of this company. No overstatement. The most successful team in UWA Elite history. And boy, they look good. They look really good. Cannonball is looking svelte.
I don't know who's more surprised at the fans reaction, me or them.
I think Kirk was.
I don't think the UWA Elite realized how much they really appreciated and missed the Rogues.
Cannonball floated up and over into the ring. It took him about 14 seconds. And here comes the asylum's been let loose. Mike Grassa, Smiley, they are fit to be tied.
Oh
knows where. Now you know Smiley.
He was part of the match of the year that we won the award for along with Drake Chambers.
G-Pop. You don't know Mike Grasso, but you will soon. Excessively gifted young man. Not so much mentally, but physically shown up. Fit to be tied. A team that actually can go crazy to crazy with the Rogues and have a chance of survival. And you want to talk about crazy? I'm going to say this slowly so that everybody can let this sink in at home. Tommy Gunz Cobran is an Asian movie star.
Everybody likes us. That's pretty cool.
And now, let's go to the action blockbuster Maximum Danger. Here is the Machine Gun Thomas Cobran.
The what?
Hollywood stuntman turned to power the team of the Power Gun.
The Machine Gun Thomas Cobran?
Listen, Colin West.
What? What has happened? I don't know, but oh my God! No! Stop! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
You believe what you're seeing in front of your face right now.
Nope. Look at that jacket on Thomas. Cobran. Who is that?
The Machine Gun Thomas Cobran.
The star of Maximum Danger? That Machine Gun Thomas Cobran?
Yes, sir.
And is that his professional stuntman Chris Powers?
That is professional stuntman and stunt coordinator.
Well, that makes sense because they look identical.
And stunt coordinator of Maximum Danger, coming to a theater nowhere near you next year.
Tommy did get tried. I hear that Cobran is huge in Thailand. What is going on here?
What world are we in?
Into the world where take all the crazy out of it, we're about to see Smiley and Brandon Kirk get it on. That's pretty darn cool. And this is what the Combat Cup is all about. Yep, they're the same height. I believe it.
I mean, from our view, it doesn't matter.
Yes. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that just made complete sense. All right.
Now they're taller.
Chicken fight. Yay! Are we gonna?
No, he can't be the top one in a chicken fight.
Listen. Oftentimes the top one is surprising. Yeah, chicken fights.
Wait a second.
Oh, and the stunt coordinator.
A triple threat
Chicken
fight.
You know,
A triple threat testing spread. Chicken fight testing spread.
I am in love with this match. The question that we all need to ask.
First one's down, fit to be tied. First one's down in the chicken fight.
How is Tommy Cobran?
Thomas. They're locking up. Now Chris Powers and Jeff Cannibal are just making silly faces at one another.
This is ridiculous. Whip him off the ropes. Yes. he's whipping them off the ropes.
What is happening? Oh, shoulder tackle! Shoulder tackle! Oh, they went down!
The ropes! Ropes went.
I have no words.
Nope.
Bye, Cannonball.
Well,
You won the chicken fight, but you lost the super kick party.
everybody loses in the super kick party.
Suicide dive.
I told ya. Okay, wait. Who's going next? Is it Powers? Wait a minute. Powers? Smiley holding the rope to Powers?
Whoa!
Wow!
The height! Listen, he's not a stuntman for no reason, Colin.
Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't put on that helmet he always brings out there.
Smiley's saying it was his turn.
But Thomas. I don't want to call him Thomas.
Too bad.
You're forever Thomas. Oh my God!
Whoa! And he landed on his feet! Do you have any words for the people listening at home? Ow!
I gotta tell you, I don't know if you guys know this. That was pretty cool.
It looked
Wait a
like
minute.
Coburn might be doing one of his own stunts.
Stop it!
Looked like Coburn was ready to go.
Now what?
You got a lot bigger. Well, let me show you how to dive.
I mean, it's like a movie set.
This is the
Cannonball's gonna do the
weirdest.
stunt for it.
This is the weirdest friendship I've ever seen. Trustful.
And Thomas Coburn doing his own stunts here.
That's unbelievable. He's a true professional, and he's winded.
Hey, he didn't have to do his own stunts in Maximum Danger because Christopher Powers is there.
That's very true. What? No.
Give me something.
No. I got nothing. Oh, and now. Wait a minute. Thomas, you have a stuntman. Get your stuntman. Where is he going? Wait a minute. No, you can't use that. We were specifically told not to use the red chairs. Okay, that's better. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. He's about to tug Speedman on his body.
Ooh. It's going to take a lot more to take down a Cannonball. Who wants him to try?
Well, I think.
Whoa! Goodness gracious.
My God, is that man attractive?
That's a lot more than Coburn asked for. Woo!
God, that is a sexy beast. Look at all of that.
Ooh!
Oh, you done gone made the Cannonball man.
No! Oh! What?
Coburn is an animal.
Here comes Christopher Powers.
I don't think Brandon Kirk believes what he just saw.
I don't think that I believe what I just saw. But there's video proof, so we don't have a choice.
Absolutely. Everything in here is real.
Now it seems like we have finally broken down to professional wrestling.
I hope not. I certainly hope.
Wow!
Kirk, Powers, Kirk. Look at that. Powers went for a go behind and a roll up.
Oh! Kicking him right in his mush.
I'll tell you what, they are the longest reigning UWA Elite Tag Team Champions of all time, but they have been off for 2 months.
Flying crossbody.
What a fake out. What was that scream?
Hey, listen.
Who just screamed like that?
That was Jeff Cannon.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were giving birth.
Brandon Kirk trying to mimic what Powers did, not realizing that Powers had the whole thing scouted.
Well, of course he had it scouted. It was his move. And now Mike crosses Jack in the jaw. Chris Powers spins around into the corner. Smiley.
Oh, wow. Taking him out with that flying body attack.
My goodness. It is frenetic with 50 behind. Now the legal tag in. Smiley for the pin. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, cinco, seis.
We didn't make it to 6, Scott.
No, we didn't make it to 6. We will make it to 6 and beyond in just a few matches. Wait a minute. Oh. Where is he? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is.
What?
Nuts.
Buckle bomb! Grassa had tagged himself in earlier.
Oh my God!
They are just unloading on the stuntman.
They are
1, 2.
Vince and Tide are so talented. It's a shame they're both certified.
They are fit to be top.
Yes. At what moment did you ever think Jeff Cannonball would be a motivator for Tommy Gunz? Machine Gun Thomas Cobrick?
1, 2. Hey, listen. You know that you were always a fan of Cobrick. There's no man in the that has the heart that man has, and he found his calling.
Well, just because he has an enlarged heart doesn't mean that we need to cheer for him.
But you just want to.
Yes. Okay, that's better. Cannonball, Smiley, and the... Wait a minute. Now, this is... What is it? All broken down. But what all the other kids in the ring need to find out is that this is when the Rogues are at their best. The more chaos. Oh no. Good night.
Oh no. Oh no. Double headbutts.
And the machine gun is all out of bullets. Here comes Powers. Up. Gonna get the same thing.
Over again.
Unreal.
Double headbutts again.
This is just... Man, did we miss the Rogues or what?
They're blown up.
I don't know about all that. I mean, at least Kirk is.
I don't know how much steam they have in the engine.
How much steampunk do you have in the engine, Eric Curtis?
I don't know, a lot more.
Wait a minute. They're asking Grassa to hold on. I think that's completely fair. Okay. Okay. Can we get from...
Couldn't even get him up that time. Just asking him to stay down. Are we in a different dimension? Did we go through some kind of wormhole?
If there is a wormhole, it's probably in Jeff Cannonball's gear.
That's a platform.
Oh, I see.
It's nap time. It is legitimately nap time.
Ladies and gentlemen, there are still 2 matches left in this broadcast. Can somebody get some animal crackers and milk for Brandon Kirk, please?
I prefer orange juice. What's your favorite animal? Oh! Brandon Kirk and Cannonball, very sound, heavy sleepers.
Yes, absolutely. Now, did you hear that noise? That noise from ringside is reason number 31 that I hate women.
Waking you up?
What do you...
It's not.
Oh.
It's not working.
It's not working.
You're asleep.
It's got steam coming out of it. This is why women are terrible people.
Oh, here we go. Powers and Cobrick.
Oh, wait, Kirk is awake. Cannonball's up.
Oh.
King Cannonball Bundy back to his feet.
This is... What's happening?
I'm not sure. I think they're all sleepwalking. That's my. Whoa! Wait a minute. The Rogues sent out of the ring. Double bulldogs, but double feet. Wait a minute. Look at what's transpired here. Somehow, Thomas Coburn calling for it. Pistol
Destroyer now.
Oh, the Pan-Asian Destroyer?
Pan-Asian Destroyer.
All right. Wow, that must have hurt Thomas. He's huge in Thailand.
It's funny because when he was over in Asia, he was destroying Asians as well.
Stop it.
No, like in the movie.
Oh, in the movie.
What do you think was dangerous?
I'm not sure. You know what's going to be dangerous? Later on
Whatever
tonight.
Rasa is doing right now. Oh, that was terrifying.
Fisherman's Falcon Arrow.
1, 2, Cobra able to break it up.
Cobra in for the save. Saving his stunt coordinator. Coming up next. Ladies and gentlemen, perhaps the match with the most gravity, the most importance on this broadcast. Showdown McNelis, the I-Champion Joey Adams, and Kyle the Beast go one-on-one for the #1 contendership. One man's going to homecoming. Flow through gut wrench. 1, 2, position. Oh! Wow. One man will be Hedges with the UWA Elite Championship at homecoming live from North Brunswick High School on Friday the 17th. And then after that, the one that so many people came to see, Last Man Standing. Tech Archadia. I'll tell you who's not the last man standing. Probably Mike Gross.
2. Who will be the last team standing?
Oh!
In the combat
Meanwhile, out on the floor, Brandon Kirk and Smiley fighting all the way back by the restrooms, which is where I feel like Brandon Kirk does most of his shower.
And business.
Oh, is that what that table is in there?
Yeah.
Oh!
He got glass up.
What does he write with?
All over his stuff. He needs a table for his phone that he stole. When Verizon went on strike, he was able to sneak in.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
What's happening?
Everyone's in the bathroom.
Now Power's saying that he's the hero of the action movie. Mid-match bathroom break. Why does Smiley have toilet paper on his face? But he does.
Oh, wait, and just like that, Kirk in.
Oh! No! They both go over! They both go over! 2! Oh, he kicked it!
They both kicked it.
Cobra! See him over there, he's going to knock it out.
Oh, man. And that is why Thomas Coburn is a Hollywood A-lister. I don't think it's patented, so I'm not in any trouble.
Not Hollywood.
Okay. Oh! Oh! Ew, that was gnarly! Oh, Kirk ate that on the neck before he went over. That was tough. He landed on that shit. He sure did. Oh, man, if you're going to take out a rogue, that you have to do that. What is going on? Why is she on the apron?
I think we're about to find out.
Yeah, hopefully it's
Oh!
Wait a minute!
Miss! Triple miss!
Well, I think to be fair, I think she just spits that out naturally. Oh! Oh, and Powers breaks it up! Cobra goes through! 1, 2, 3! What? Look at Cannonball! Fans, a couple of things have just happened. One, the power guns have advanced. 2, the Rogues just lost to Thomas Coburn. And 3, what is this? What? I don't know. Wait a minute. Thomas Coburn.
Christopher Powers pointing Cobra to the hard camera.
Well, Coburn, you always have to know where the camera is.
He's gotten so much bigger. I can't believe Tommy Gunz, in my opinion, most inspirational human being in sports history. Muhammad Ali.
Wow.
And the Power Guns with their debut.
But look in that aisleway. You got the Unstoppables sending out the cheers to the Power Guns, but saying, listen, kids, you can climb this mountain. We're going to be waiting at the top. So now,
That means we're set. The brackets are set.
BROtein Pack versus Defiance Ocean's 11 versus the Power Gunz. This all comes your way at UWA Elite Homecoming. And if you want this kind of action for your next birthday event, check out the UWA Elite Birthday Bash.
You are watching a special presentation of the UWA Elite Birthday Bash. If you would like the stars of the UWA Elite to visit your next birthday party, bar mitzvah, anniversary, bachelor party, or any special event, visit UWAElite.com for more details.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest meets Hedges for the UWA Elite Championship at Homecoming. And here comes the I Champion. Say what you want. Man's on the streak of his career, and he's on his way to becoming one of the longest reigning I champions in the history of this company here at Corvus. Joey Adams on top of the world, and maybe not only your I champion, but your #1 contender after this match is over. But he's gonna have to go through the first UWA Elite champion ever to do it. It's green and black attack time, baby. Never been done. And showdown is McNelis, speaking of never been done, has an opportunity to become a 3-time UWA Elite champion. But speaking of the green and black, and speaking of STM, and speaking of threes, the next man, or should I say beast through this curtain, could also become a 3-time champion. Let's go to the woods, baby! I'll go ahead and say it, and I don't really care how anybody else thinks about it. Personal opinion, baddest man walking the planet right there. And I said it on the podcast, I don't know if you agree with me. It's not my place as a journalist to make predictions, but I will say this. If anybody other than Kyle the Beast is going to win this match, they're going to have to pin or submit the other guy. Because based on what Kyle has done this year, beating Matt Tremont, beating Zozio, I don't know who beats him right now.
Relationship with one another. Friends come together. We need to have a relationship. We know that Joey Adams wants that relationship each and every time he's gotten an opportunity. He hasn't done a good job of it.
What is Kyle doing? Oh! Whatever it wasn't going to be good.
Listen, Kyle the Beast can do whatever the hell he wants.
Yes. Yes, very true. Interesting thing about this matchup, based on what you were just saying, I don't think. Oh! Do it! Where's the noise? I mean, not bad. Not bad, but I don't think anybody in this ring can run it worse than the Sean Damage McNelis.
Both of these men have grown exponentially in their careers since that moment. They are completely two different people than they were many years ago.
That's true.
When they first started.
But there's one man in this match who hasn't been to the top of the mountain yet, and that's Joey Adams. And right now, even though he's having trouble getting back to his feet, he's going to bide his time here.
Oh! Discus clothesline to MCM.
One! Sean Adams was having him scouted. Back to the floor. Savage making short work of our that's right, I said power. Joey Adams is the UWA Elite Eye Champion.
And a damn good one, whether you like it or not.
Whoa!
Drop kick in the mush.
Kyle got out of the way of that close last possible second. Easily one of the most agile heavyweights in professional wrestling.
Joey Adams wants to go on top now. The Damage getting back to his feet. Wait, who's Joey going after? And the 53-yard field goal by Adams is good. And now just like that, the I champion with a vicious slap to the back of the head. And he's right. The mean streak of Joey Adams. Nice little metaphor for Joey Adams' career, isn't it? Spending most of his career on the outside looking in until finally he learned how to pick his spot, and that, not just a one count.
Hedges, front and center in front of that monitor. Will challenge for
Damage goes down to the knees. Big shot at the temple. And as SDM takes control of this matchup, it's all about one match giving you your momentum back. The momentum coming to a halt right there. Joey Adams takes back control.
I gotta give Damage credit for it. And his headbang does a really good job of staying off.
Never comes off his head. I wonder if it's staying. I'll talk to Canada all about it. Shout out to
Trying to set Adams on the board. Needs an elbow.
And that's what I'm talking about. Sean McNelis needed that added bit of self-belief that defeating Matt McIntosh, one of the best in the game right now, gave him an
Superiority complex! Falcon Arrow!
Beautiful. And he is on a roll.
Anybody should be on a roll, and Beast will put you on the roll and eat you like a sandwich.
Well played, sir. The absolute dynamism. That's the thing. When you look at heavyweight, you don't see that. You see transcending talent.
Oh, go for it. One face plant. Wow, that DDT.
Oh, look at that double stop break of the pin by Adams. Look at the shades of the aviator.
Respect
This is the ferocity of Joey Adams. This is the top of the mountain. He wants it bad. But you look at Joey Adams. Landed hard on his knees. Beast bomb! Over, through.
This is a single grab.
This is how he beat Sergio. Oh my gosh. That's it. Wait, George, shot attack. On the face plant.
Taking out the Beast. He needs to make that cover.
Oh, he's three men. Kyle the Beast could be the first three-time UWA Elite Champion.
Sean David's McNelis could be the first
Three-time UWA Elite Champion. And Joey Adams could be the first co-holder of the I-Championship and UWA Elite Championship. One of these men has a shot to take on the man, Hedges. He has 13 days at homecoming. He's gonna get there. Scratch and claw and crawl. And Adams and Damage squaring off. Adams ducks out. Damage gets the spear.
But he's on the apron. He rolled it out. That's not a good position. Kyle needs to get that spear if he wants to go for a cover.
He's not even moving. Wait a minute, what's Adams have? Adams has the I-Championship.
There's no disqualification.
Referee.
This is a triple threat match. There are no disqualifications.
Referee cannot do anything about this. And Adams showing, you know what? He might want it first. Anybody could have gone to that belt. He did. Wait a minute. Roll up. Damage. Up and through. Caught a nice flat. PFP. Kyle's down. Damage. It's Damage. He was the first UWA Elite Champion. He was the first two-time UWA Elite Champion. And on Friday, June 17th, Sean Damage McNelis will take on old foe and UWA Elite Champion Hedges to try to become the first ever three-time UWA Elite Champion. What a match!
So much for Sean Damage McNelis to finally work his way out of that slump, to win his match with Matt McIntosh, to then come here to this triple threat #1 contenders match and walk away with the victory. This has to mean so much to the career of Sean Damage McNelis, who now gets to rush for the gold at homecoming, if you will. But that is not our final stop, because July 9th, UWA Elite will have their own gold rush. And tonight, we still have one more match. Archadia, King Tech. We have seen what has transpired between them over this past few months. And all coming to a head tonight. The only way one of these men ends it is to keep their opponent down for 10 seconds. It's last man standing, and it's next.
Where's my explanations? Get out of my face!
It's just Saturday night in South River for Archadia. In the mind of King Tech, in the heart of King Tech, this might be the most important match of his life.
got the opening he needed. 1, 2,
I always kind of thought this was going to be the outcome, but now that I'm faced with it, what happens to King Tech?
Is our main event. It is a last man standing match where the winner must keep his opponent down for 10 seconds.
It's been a long journey. It is so important that it is the main event for the outcome. And that is exactly what these two individuals are going to be doing in this match.
The most business-like entrance you've ever seen out of Archadia. I interviewed him and King Tech in one room on the UWA Elite All Access podcast this past Wednesday. I'm starting to believe that I was wrong and that he actually doesn't care at all. But standing across the ring from him as the clarion call of the trumpets signal the arrival of the leader of the UWA Elite Army and the man who has never cared more about one match in his entire life. Eric, I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Battle of Thermopylae. You're gonna have to go a couple hundred years BC to know about it. You might know it as the Battle of the 300.
I am very, very familiar with the Spartans. I am a huge Greek and Roman mythology buff. This is my favorite of Tech's throwbacks.
Oh, sure.
So apropos because the odds were so stacked against the Spartans. They fought on. This is a war, Father. And there's no one in the UWA that knows war and has seen the war more than the general of the UWA.
Interesting thing about this matchup is we get set for a certifiable main event. The big fight feel in South River, and the King meets the Hall of Famer, last man standing.
See that? That's for you. You got that. You ready? You ready to do this?
Last man standing is no disqualification.
And look at he kicked it out of the way. He said, I don't need this.
Again, this isn't a last man standing match for Arcadia. This is just a match. This is just another Saturday night. Arcadia is about business. This is all intense man in Arcadia.
Absolutely. And I gotta tell you, he made me feel foolish on Wednesday, saying that the reason that this is even a match at all is because the media, you and I, have manufactured it into it. But I don't know. I feel like on some level this match had to happen. And Arcadia choosing, I don't want this chair. I'll beat you without it. Which is fascinating going into it. What must it mean for King Tech right now to know? He brought a weapon into the fight, invited Arcadia to use it. Arcadia said no thank you, and is controlling him.
He's going to wrestle.
I don't know if you can wrestle your way to prettiest drop kick in the business. I will put it up next to anybody. here's the fascinating thing about this matchup. Usually we're talking about who wins. Who's going to be the number one contender? Who's going to win the UWA Elite Championship? This match is more about what happens to the man. Archadia wants to springboard out of this match, pun intended, into the UWA Elite Championship picture. If he loses, he's out of it. And everything that he will have said about himself is for naught. And look at the scouting, and for once, Archadia has out-strategized the King. And for King Tech, who has slayed every dragon put in front of him in UWA Elite history. Tech has the chair! Oh! For King Tech. How does every war with King Tech end? King Tech, hand raised. What? What a set of questions. King Tech invites Archadia to the floor and says, "What are you afraid of?" And Archadia very coolly right back to him, points at the chair King Tech was holding and says, "What are you afraid of?"
Ooh, did you hear that?
I did. Bone on bone, flesh on flesh. In this moment, yes he is. But what happens to King Tech? Oh my gosh. What happens if Tech loses? And that's why he's going for broke!
When you are at war, this is the final battle. You have all the steps. I think in your arsenal, the heavier team is in play tonight.
And you never say this about the smaller man, but for King Tech to have a better shot in this match, he is going to have to dirty it up. He is going to have to go to the outside. But when do you ever say about the smaller man in the fight, "Oh, he did it last month to Tech, this month"? The greatest ring strategist in the history of this company did his homework right there.
Now let me ask you a question, Valor. Let me ask you a question. What is anything that matters to Archadia?
Marshmallow Peeps.
I'm trying to have a serious conversation. What is the anything here that matters to Archadia in this company?
The UWA Elite Championship, and I would argue secondary to that, his own personal legacy.
So, the UWA Elite Championship.
Yes.
If he wins this match, home against Hedges for the UWA Elite Championship. Gold Rush. Once again, he will not have a shot at the UWA Elite Championship. Even if he wins this match, he will still not get what he ultimately wants. He will still not get a shot at the championship.
Oh my God!
Ooh!
Ugh, short buckle bomb off the sunset grip. Head to the outside. That's a very good point. That is a very good point. Even if he wins this match, he will have to wait over a month for a shot at the championship.
But the earliest would be in August.
But, to be fair, President Dave Swan is nothing if not consistent. Every number one contendership to every championship in this company is owed. It is owed. You earn it. You have to earn it. You have to deserve it in a number one contenders match. This is not a number one contenders match, which drives home how important and special this match is. That it's main eventing Livin on the Edge.
Think about the name. What the name of this show is Living on the Edge.
Oh my good! No, bro.
That is exactly what these two individuals have been doing throughout this entire history of their life. They're living on the edge. They're living on the edge of their emotions, of their physicality, of their careers.
And that's why I've said this is less about who wins and more about
can he stake to being the leader of the UWA Elite Army if he fails tonight?
Oh, right in his face! Oh, again!
Just because he is that naturally gifted, just because he is that hard-working of a talent, doesn't mean that there's an absence of malice there. He will hurt you and enjoy it.
This match means everything's attack. This is just another what does he have to do? Like he said, he's the
crawling to Archadia just to smack him in the face. Twice. Oh my God.
Tech trying so hard to make this personal. Would not allow it.
He came out dressed for Thermopylae, but tonight is his Waterloo. And I'll tell you what, the little general wants to not be Napoleon tonight. He's going to need to come out with something big in a hurry. Exactly, and the fans are starting to chant, use a weapon. And if I'm Big Tech, I might be at that point where I'm going to have to.
I mean, he came out with a helmet and a shield and a sword. Use it!
I was going to say, maybe his best chance would be the weapon. This is nothing against Big Tech. But at what point do you start saying, you know what? Hell with it. I don't care how it looks. I'm going to have to start grabbing tables and chairs and but look, and he is like, and no matter how fast Big Tech runs, you can't outrun Cheetah and you can't outrun Destiny. Nope. Well, Archadia and Destiny oftentimes are the same exact thing. More strategery. A cutter! A big-time cutter! Kick to the head. Wheelbarrow. Tech pushes him off. The chess match just got real interesting. Tech!
Finally! The chair finally comes into play!
How good does this feel for the king right now? This is the fourth shot with that steel chair. And much like we knew what was coming from Archadia, setting up for that springboard with the drop kick, we know what's coming now. How symbolic. One of the numerous that Archadia has recently not Tech for. Maybe the one that is for the air. And yet again, these two men know each other so well. Oh my God. Tornado on the floor! Oh no!
This is the last man standing there. There's no way that Archadia is going to get up before 10 seconds.
There's no way. There's no way. I don't care how good you are. I don't care how special you are. A head and a tile on concrete floor. You're done. And what a moment to Tech.
Backlanded on this floor as well.
Well, would you rather your back was the top of your head?
You don't wrestle anymore. Okay.
Okay. Tech is up. What a moment for the king.
That's it.
And was that just his best shot? straight vertical. And now, that's got a driver! That was about the most vicious thing I have ever seen in my life.
I literally just watched King Tech's body hold it. Both men are down low.
Bruce straight over the top rope, springboard missile drop kick followed by the passing back to child driver. This is I know.
If this was the emergency room, I would be asking the nurse for the time. Call it, Collins. 9:55 p.m. King Tech.
That's 21:55 military.
What? Are you kidding me?
You know what? In hindsight, looking back, but that is unbelievable. And look at Archadia. Looking into the eyes of the most resilient man in the history of UWA Elite, and King Tech is back up. Tech will not stop. Oh my God! Another one! Oh! At what point do you stop this? Look at Archadia.
He's starting 300. They only fought for so long. Do you know what happened to that one, Collins? All 300 died.
But look at Archadia. The complexion on his face has not changed. He's not happy. He's not triumphing. He's not touting his success.
Because this is just another match for him.
Oh my God. Wait a minute. He picks him up at 9. It was a win. Oh my God. Look at this.
I think he's actually got it.
I don't know. I don't know if he got the 9 Archadia or if this is Archadia.
He's taking Old Yeller out to the back.
Yeah. This is oh my God. No. Oh my God, thank God. Oh, thank God. I'm not rooting for one man or another, but thank God that did not just happen.
It would have killed him. He may have never been able to stand again.
But King Tech, after 2 That's Not a Drivers, is somehow victoriously leaping. And he got him! That's it! Chest of Archadia! A sack of potatoes! What are we witnessing, Eric?
We are witnessing 2 men trying to end each other's career and be the last man standing. I thought that was obvious.
This is classic King Tech. Plot twists and extra strategies and double and triple and quadruple strategies.
It's a roller coaster. It is a roller coaster.
To stir, and this match will not end.
His feet are up! His feet are up! It's like Rocky and Apollo!
Oh my God! Archadia from their toe!
That's it. Can we call it? Can we call the match? Can we just say this is over? I can't watch this continue to happen.
One man, big of a heart as he may have, he dropped on his head by the greatest of all time and continued to fight. Arcadia's moving.
Mercifully! Mercifully! Not without trepidation and not without a fight, but mercifully, graciously, frustratingly, it's over. The war is over.
For our medical team that's watching, we're coming on standby when we protect this ball to the back. He's not the last man standing. That's not his rival. That man may never be able to stand. Archadia proving what he has said from day one.
I'll tell you what, as his song says, the day is his, and this night, like it or not, was also Archadia's.
They define showdown. We keep away from a lot. We have a huge number one contender. We have Archadia closing the chapter on this book. We have the semifinals set